back to my channel. This is Zalasia and today we are going to look at BTS's Jungkook's tarot reading. The reading is going to go over his energy, his music, his health and opportunities. We are also going to ask the oracle decks for some additional messages. Now if you guys like K-pop related tarot readings or just tarot readings in general, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you guys like the content that I'm uploading, make sure to hit that like button. And if you guys want me to read any other member or any other groups or have some suggestions regarding our channel, please let me know in the comment down below. And before we begin the reading, I would like to mention few disclaimers because disclaimers are very important. Now this reading is purely meant for entertainment purposes and must be viewed as a source of entertainment only. Now tarot is based on energy and energies change every day, so what I picked up today might be different from what I will pick up tomorrow. I am in no way associated to him, nor do I know him personally, and if I say something out of the line, please let me know. And yeah, that's all I have for now. Let's get right into our reading. As you all know that I like to meditate on the member that I'm reading, so I meditated on him as well, and there were a few energies I picked up. He has a very cheeky energy, cheeky as in, I'm not saying it's in a bad way, please do not get me wrong, but he has a cheeky energy that kind of reminds you of a child. So he has that kind of energy, and I saw him practicing his dance moves a lot. And when I first exactly started meditating on him, the first thing that came into my mind was DNA. So it could be like he is going to have more songs like DNA, or maybe his look is going to resemble DNA music videos look. I'm not sure, but DNA, it came up a lot, so it could mean like more songs like DNA or something. And he has a very amused kind of vibe to him, like he's easily amused, and he's very sincere, he's very dedicated to his work. That was the energy that I really picked up on him. He's very sincere, he's very dedicated, and he's very optimistic as a person. He's very vibrant, he's very optimistic. When I started actually tapping into his energy, I saw rainbows. So, and rainbows, how colorful and vibrant they are, right? So he has that kind of energy, and he has a very happy energy, but at the same time he has this very soothing and calming energy to him as well. If I had to describe his energy in a particular way, I would describe it like, suppose you're like walking in the woods, right? It's very like, when I tapped into his energy, the first thing after all, the thing that came into my mind specifically was walking through the woods. There are lots of trees, big trees, and there's a narrow path, and there are lots of leaves, and you are just walking down that path, and sometimes you crush a leaf beneath your feet and they make this sound. I really heard that sound, that distinct sound, the distinct feeling of walking in the woods. And you might think that I'm joking or something, but while this imagery came into my mind, I also heard this poem. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. I don't remember the author of I don't remember the poet actually. I have read it when I was in grade 8 or something. It's a poem, is the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So that particular line from that poetry, it came up, and I was really astonished because just before that I saw the woods, right? And after that it came. So I don't know what it exactly meant, because sometimes I don't know what my visions actually mean, but when it came, it left me with a very soothing energy, very soothing, very calming energy. And he also has like a tendency to watch shows or maybe K-dramas, or maybe recently he's been watching shows or K-dramas, because while I was meditating on him, I saw Vincenzo, and after seeing that, I've actually started watching Vincenzo. I know, very weird, I know. and I think he has a really minimalistic approach towards his life, or maybe and I think he really likes to, dress very minimalistically. So that also, and sometimes, sometimes he tends to be a little fickle minded. Now I'm saying it, don't please do not take me in a bad way. I'm saying that he has hard time choosing things. He likes sorting through things until he finds something that really suits his taste. So he has this tendency to going sort of sorting through things, searching for something that actually suits him. He has this tendency, and he's very he's an amazing multitasker, I'd say. He can do a lot of things at the same time. He has this amazing ability to multitask, and he's very detail oriented. He's very much detail oriented, and I think, he's an amazing listener. He's a good listener, and he has a lot of curiosity about life, and existence in general, how humans work. He has a lot of curiosity in regards to everything. He has a very curious nature, and he's also a deep thinker. He's also an amazingly deep thinker. He likes to think a lot, and the overall vibes that I got from him was a very good vibes. And he has this very charming, very good vibes about him. If I had to describe him in a particular way, I'd say that he has this energy of like a next door neighbor that you find really comforting. He has this relaxing, comforting vibe to him, and he's an amazingly efficient worker. He's very efficient in regards to his work, and stuff that he likes to do. And he has amazing focus and concentration, because while I was reading him, I did not get distracted for even a second. So that kind of focus and dedication he has. And he has he likes to be really clean. Like he takes a lot of time when he's bathing, or doing his skin care or stuff. He takes a lot of time taking care of himself, and he likes to be very clean. So this is the stuff that I got on him while meditating, and we are just going to get straight to the cards, right? So let's get right into it. The first card is for his overall energy, which is the Justice. Now when Justice, what Justice exactly means is that he really likes speaking the truth. He likes being honest. He likes speaking the truth. He likes that in others as well. And he really values honesty and integrity in others as well as in himself. And he also, he's also very level-headed. He has this very level-headed energy about himself. Whenever he's choosing something or doing something, he always checks out the pros and cons. Like, if I am getting into this, will it benefit me? How much will it benefit me, or how much will it affect me negatively? He always weighs out this its pros and cons. And I think in recently he's going to have some kind of choice in regards to something. Like he's going to go through the stuff. I said, right, he has a tendency to sort his things through. So he's going to choose he's going to choose something. He's going to be very picky about something, and he's going to go through the stuff, go through its benefits, pros and cons, and he's going to choose accordingly. So this is the overall energy. Now let's get to his general energies. First we have the Four of Pentacles, then we have the Chariot, and then we have the Magician. Now recently, I think it's a event of the recent times. Recently he's been holding on to some kind of past issues or some kind of past experiences. He keeps thinking about them, he keeps holding on to them, and because of that he's keeping to himself a lot. He tends to think about these issues a lot, and he thinks about this like he's not able to overcome whatever this situation is at the moment. and he's really unable to let go of this. uh, but uh, but we do not have to worry about it, because soon enough, I think by the end of May or maybe at the start of June, he's going to move forward. He's going to sort through his issues, and he's going to move forward, and he will overcome this, because he has the determination, he has the focus, he has the willpower, and he's going to overcome the situation that is making him feel very stagnant, that is making him feel stuck in a zone. He's going to because of his willpower, because of his dedication, he's going to overcome the situation, and he's going to move forward. And when he moves forward, he's going to feel much more motivated, much more ambitious, and he's going to find control in his life that he didn't feel he had before. And he's going to have this balance between his heart and mind. And because of that, and because of that, he's going to move forward in his life a lot. And I think he's also going to have some sort of travel. And why he's and why he's going to be able to do that, because he's a magician. Now, magician is someone who can create everything out of just thin air. They have that ability to manifest whatever they want, and whatever they put their heart and soul into, they can manifest that instantly. They have that kind of a power, and he is a magician. He has that power. And when he realizes that he has that power, he has that skills, he has that abilities, he's going to move quickly forward, and there will be nothing that will be able to hold him back. And because he's going to quickly move forward, because he's going to overcome his past, he's overcoming his he's overcoming his how do I say this, he's overcoming his past experiences. The universe is also helping him out. They're saying, you've done a great job, now we'll help you. So he's going to get support like that. Move these cards, and we're going to look at the cards we have for his music. First we have the Empress, then we have the Four of Wands, and then we have the King of Cups in reverse. Now these three remind me of soft songs, really soft and soothing songs. So he's going to have a lot of songs like that, songs about embracing your feelings, songs about embracing your empathetic sides, songs about nurturing and healing others as well as themselves. He's going to have a lot of songs like that. And he's also going to have songs that will celebrate life. In these difficult times, we really need a lot of uplifting songs. So I think he's going to deliver a lot of songs like that, songs that will celebrate life, the adversities of life, how people overcome the adversities of life. He's going to have songs about that. And he's also going to have songs about building self-esteem, overcoming your insecurities, overcoming your mental problems. He's going to have a lot of songs like that. I think BTS in general, they're going to have a lot of healing and soothing songs, because this message, it came up in every single one of the members that I've read so far. Healing songs. So I think they're going to have a lot of healing songs. And songs about, as I said before, songs about overcoming emotions, negative emotions, as in like depression, anxiety. He's going to have a lot of songs like that. And songs that will songs about overcoming the emotional turmoil that makes you feel a certain way. So he's going to have a lot of songs that is going to address a lot of mental health issues. And especially this image just came in my mind, songs that you listen to on a rainy day, like when you're feeling down, and you listen to those songs that help you up, to lift you up, right? So he's going to have a lot of songs like that. We're going to move these cards, and we're going to look at the cards for his health. I have divided the sections in two, as you all know. First 2 cards for physical health, and second 2 cards for mental health. So first we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Then we have the Justice in reverse. This is for his physical health. So in respect to physical health, he is having a lot of stress at the moment, and because he is having a lot of stress, that stress is, that is accumulating in his body, and it's causing him a lot of bodily issues. And if he doesn't, take and because of his the stress accumulating in his body, he's living a very unbalanced life at the moment, and because of that, this is like a cycle. Because he's living an unbalanced life, he's having a lot of stress in his life, and because of that, it's affecting his body negatively. And it's causing his issues to aggregate a lot. It's causing his issues to become much more serious. And but you guys really do not need to worry, because I think soon enough he's going to look at some sort of holistic way, rather than going for a normal like Western approach. He's going to look for a much more holistic approach to improve his physical health. He's going to and he's going to resolve these issues. Now let's look at the cards that we have for his mental health. That is the Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords in reverse. So now his mental health, because he's having a lot of stress, he's overall his body was deteriorating a lot, but I think he's going to find a balance, and his mental health is going to increase. It's going to become a lot better than it was previously, and he's going to feel really optimistic about his health. So like if he was suffering from a lot of different problems, he's going to overcome them, and he's going to feel a lot better about his health in general. Whether it's mental health or his physical health, he's going to feel a lot better and a lot optimistic. His anxiety levels had caused him a lot of issues. His anxiety levels, his stress levels had caused him a lot of issues in both in his physical and mental health area, but he's going to overcome them, and he's going to feel a lot better soon. And he's also going to as I said, he's going to take holistic approaches, but he's also going to seek some kind of medical like professional help in regards to his mental health. So you could say he's going to work in a balancing ways to improve his health, and I think that is a wonderful news. If you guys are having problems regarding your mental health, I think you all should seek some sort of professional help. I know sometimes it's not possible for a lot of people, but try talking it out with a friend, just like he's doing. He's going to talk it out, he's going to communicate his problems. I think you all should also communicate your problems if you're having any kind of troubles. These times are very hard, I understand, so seek help if you really need to. Look at the cards for his opportunities. First we have Temperance, then we have Four of Cups in reverse, and then we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, as I said before, guys, he has a lot of focus and concentration, and he's extremely dedicated, right? So he has a lot of patience. Because of that, he's extremely dedicated, and because he has a lot of patience, he has a lot of persistence to work. I think his career is going to advance a lot, and he's not only going to have advancement in his music career, but I think he's going to venture into a lot of different aspects of his career. And and I also think he might get a lot of opportunities, but he's going to be, as I said before, he's going to be very picky about what he's going to choose. So he's going to if he gets an opportunity, before accepting that, he's going to wait to see if he gets any better opportunities, and if he gets that, he chooses that. But there are going to be a lot of new opportunities for his career, and he's going to take really proactive approaches in regards to his career. What I mean to say is that he's going to approach a lot of different people, and he maybe it's going to be him, maybe it's going to be his company, but he's going to approach a lot of different people, and he's going to and this approaching people is going to open up a lot of new opportunities for him. And because he has a perfectionist tendency. Now please do not get me wrong, guys, being a perfectionist is not bad. It gives you a better quality. The output is always of better quality when you're a perfectionist. But the thing is that because he is a perfectionist, he likes to work very hard, and I said before, right, he's extremely detail oriented, so he works until he reaches the brink of exhaustion, you know. He works like that, he works very hard, he reaches till he works till he reaches his exhaustion. But right now I think right now, I mean, what I mean to say is that when he, you know, he has these opportunities, he's going to work hard a lot to the point where he becomes really exhausted, you know. But because he's going to have too much how do I say this, too much opportunities, too much works, he's going to reach a point where it will be like a little bit too much for him, a little bit overwhelming, I'd rather say. But I think he's going to, you know, sort it out, because I said, right, he's very dedicated, he's extremely focused, and he knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he has to do. So he can, I'm really sure he can handle all of it by himself extremely well. But I also have this hunch, you know. I think a person, it could be a woman, it could be a man, it could have, but they have a lot of feminine energy in their charts. Now I'm not trying to create any kind of controversies, please do not take me as it is. What I mean to say is that this person who has a lot of feminine energy in their charts, they could, you know, somehow try to hamper his work, but it's not going to be successful, because we have temperance, right? And because he is an extremely dedicated worker, so it's not going to hamper him. But this person might try to meddle in his work a little bit, you know, maybe try to discourage him or try to demotivate him, but they are not going to be successful, that I want to say. Now this is what you have for his opportunities. We are going to move these cards, and we're going to look at the cards that we have for his oracle decks, right? So let's get right into it. I'm moving these cards, and let's look at the cards for his oracle decks. First we have the Ancient Tarot, which is first we have the Magician in reverse. Then we have Ten of Sun. Then we have Astrologer, which is what is this, 12 of Spears in reverse. And then we have Six of Stars, right? So like I said, you guys, right, Magician causes things to happen. So I think right now, or maybe in some near future, he is going to deal with a person, you know, who causes things to happen. You know, they make some kind of things intentionally happen, and they are going to cause him some kind of deceit, you know. They are going to try to, you know, give him some wrong information, or maybe try to, you know, deceive him or something like that. And that deceiveness, that falseness, it's going to cause him, you know, he has to make some decisions. Like, look, what I had is, he has to make some decisions in regards, but because he's not getting the right information, because he's not receiving the correct information, he is having problem deciding on it. You know, he has indecisions regarding something, but he is going to, you know, look past this, look through this, and he's going to bear through this, and he's, whatever the situation it is regarding to, he's going to gain success from it. It's not going to harm him. Yes, he might have some sort of delay, but he's going to overcome it, and he's going to receive a lot of success. And this person, you know, who's trying to, you know, make him like, who's trying to deceive him, that person is somebody who's very lazy, you know, who makes others do their work. Yeah. So but this person, you know, when he realizes that this person is trying to cause him harm, trying to cause him delay, trying to, you know, sabotage him, he's going to move away from this person. You know, he's going to cut this person off, and he's going to overcome whatever the negative influences this person had on him. He's going to overcome it, and he is going to be very successful in regards to that, because remember, he is a magician. He can create anything from completely nothing. He is a magician, so he's going to, you know, overcome all of this. Yes, look, life has its troubles, right? Life has its troubles, so he's going to overcome this. Please do not worry, okay? So I'm going to move these cards, and we're going to look at the cards that we have next, which is the Osho Gen. I love that tarot decks. Maybe, you know, if I reach 100 subscribers one day, I'm going to showcase my tarot decks. So first we have clinging to the past. Then we have inner voice. Then we have the master. Ooh, this is the first time I saw this card, in a spread. And this is nothingness. I feel like this has a very deep message, So I said before, right, guys, he is moving away from some kind of past issues, or maybe he's at the moment dealing with some kind of past issues, but he's going to let go of this. If you guys saw his overall general energy, I told there that whatever this past issue that he's been clinging on to, he's going to move past this. He is going to move forward. He's going to let go of his past. He's going to let go of whatever that is holding him back, whatever that is not making him feel progressed or making him feel less. He's going to leave that aside, and he's going to move forward with his life, and he's going to listen to his inner voice. He's going to listen to his own intuition. He's going to listen to his heart. He's going to listen to his mind. He's going to listen to his own voice, his soul's voice. And because of that, his soul's voice, he's going to feel the clarity that he had never before. He's going to receive the clarity, and I think he's going to find someone. It could be a master, it could be a guru, it could be a friend, who's like his master. His friend could come in a disguise, but whatever that person is, they are going to guide him. They are going to make him realize his own truth, what his soul truly wants, what his soul is truly why he was put on earth. That person is going to guide him to listen to that, listen to his soul's own song, listen to his soul's own words. They are going to help him listen to that. And because he will be listening to his own voice, because he will be listening to his soul's voice, he is going to receive a lot more clarity. He is going to have a clear picture of what he truly wants in life, why he was put on this earth. He is going to have that kind of clarity. Wow. Okay, wow, this is an amazing message, guys. This is an amazing message. I cannot believe I'm reading this. This is such an honor. And he's going to listen, and because of that, the potential that he had within himself, the potential that he had within his soul is going to it's going to come out. How the earth was formed. You remember, guys, how our solar system, how our galaxy, it was formed, right? It was formed out of literally nothing. There was nothing. There was only silence, and then Big Bang happened, and then we have this beautiful planet, beautiful galaxy, right? So right now I would say he's in a state of nothingness. He's like a big bang waiting to happen. Oh god, this is such a big message. I just cannot express how overwhelming this energy is. So this person, his master is going to help him silence the chaos that is going outside of him, and his master, he's going to help him realize his own truth, his own soul's voice, and he's going to silence the chaos that goes on his mind as well as the outside world. They are going to silence that chaos, and they're going to make him listen to his own voice. And when he listens to his own voice, he is going to let go of a lot of traumatic issues, a lot of past issues. And when he finally does this, he is going to create a big bang, something massive, something wonderful. Wow. I'm going to move this cards, and we're going to look at the cards next. Okay. Wow, that was an intense message, guys. I really cannot tell you how intense the energy is. Wow, my voice is literally shaking. Whew. We have Emily Dixon, the soul, and then we have Anne Carson, the intellect. I've got these new cards. Okay, they are about the greatest female writers of our times, and this card's energy is very different guys, very different from what I have had previously. Then we have chicken. Yes, it's a chicken. And then we have the eel. Yes, it's a chicken. Yes, it's a eel. Okay, so basically, Emily Dixon, she used to write a lot of poetry related to God, death, spiritual world, Her stories or her poems, they never got published while she was alive. When she died, her poems, especially her poems, got published after she died, and they were really really thought provoking. And Anne Carson, she used to write about let me just give you an intro. I forgot. Just give me a minute, guys. Anne Carson, she wrote basically about works with themes of lost family members, love and lust, religion, and intellectual tradition. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to give an intro about the authors because it helps me relate with the theme, right? So basically, he is going to connect to the spiritual world a lot. I think he's going to go through a lot of shadow work. I think shadow works has been really relevant because of our current situation, but I think he's going to go through a lot of shadow work, and when he goes through this shadow work, that shadow work is going to help him connect him to his spiritual worlds, his spiritual sides, and he's going to have some kind of spiritual journey. Now look, spiritual journey can be religious, but sometimes it can also be not religious. Okay, you don't have to be religious to have a spiritual journey. Spiritual journey is basically about the mind, but I'll make another video about this if you guys are interested. But basically, he's going to have a spiritual journey. He's going to discover his inner world, how his soul functions, how his mind functions. He's going to discover his own mechanics, and he's going to have deep thoughts about the unknown world. Wait, how do I say this message is coming very rapidly. What I mean to say is that he is going to go on a spiritual journey that will help him realize his soul's pattern. It will help him realize what his soul truly wants, what his body, what his mind, what his inner mechanics, how his inner mechanics works. He's going to discover that, and he's going to dive into this unknown, and he's going to have a lot of knowledge because of the spiritual journey. Because of that, he's going to have a lot of knowledge regarding about life, just life in general, life, death, God. He's going to have a lot of knowledge. He's going to discover a lot in regards to that. As I said before, he's going to have a lot of shadow work, and basically that is coming through. He's going to have a lot of shadow work, and he's going to have a lot of intellectual growth because of that. And I think he's also, at the moment, he's also studying about our cultures, his cultures basically. He's studying about the ancient past, ancient history. He's studying up about that a lot, and because of that, his spiritual growth is happening because he's reading up, and because he's discovering a lot of different parts, a lot of different sides of himself. So this is basically what it is. I'm going to move these cards, and we are going to look at the cards. These are also the new cards I got. Okay, wait, there is another card underneath. First is Vishuddha. It's related to throat chakra. This is Dharma, the work that we have to do in this world. And then what we have Hanuman. Oh, okay, this is another heavy message. I can already feel the energy. So basically, I said, right, he is going to communicate his thoughts a lot. He is going to, as I said before, because he's going to do his shadow work, because he's going to look inside himself, he's going to find out how his soul works, how his mind, how his inner mechanics, everything works. And because of that, he's going to understand himself very well, and because of that, he's going to be able to communicate his thoughts, his feelings much more properly. He's going to show the world his uniqueness, and he's also going to listen to others as well as he's going to listen to himself. Like, when you listen to others, you're also, giving them the opportunity to speak their mind. So he's going to give them that opportunity, and he's also going to listen to his own wishes as well. He's going to listen to his own voice as well. Sometimes in this world we tend to ignore our own feelings because we think that we aren't important, but I think he's going to respect his own feelings. I think he's going to respect his own words, his own voice, as well as he's going to respect others' feelings, others' voices. And because of that, he's going to have a lot of skills in regards to communication. He's almost going to master the part of ways of communication. And he's going to, and because he's going to realize all of this, he's vibrational energy. We all have energies, right? So when we realize, or when we go through shadow work, our energies, they get how do I say this, they get updated, they get increased. So he's going to uplift his vibration as well as the vibration of the world. He's going to help, basically he's going to help make the world a better place. And he's also going to realize his life purpose. He's also going he's also going to realize his life purpose. He's going to realize that we are all, we are all born from this one source. Wait, I'll just read you this phrase, guys, from the book. So yeah, we have a guidebook. So basically, let me just read you this line. When Lord Rama asks Hanuman, "How do you look upon me?" Hanuman answers, "When I believe I am the body, then I am your faithful servant. When I know I am the soul, I know myself to be a spark of eternal light. And when I have the vision of truth, you and I, my Lord, are one and the same." So basically, he's going to realize, that we are all the same people. We are all coming from this one big energy. We are just sparks of this one big flame. This is mind-blowing, guys. This is the first time I'm reading something that is so inspiring, that is so wonderful. I'm going to end my reading with this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because this reading has been amazing. This reading has made me realize some of my own how do they say this, some of my own feelings. This is cathartic. I would say this is amazing. So I hope you guys like this reading, and if you guys have any suggestions or any members that you want me to read, please let me know in the comments down below. Or if you guys have any suggestions, let me know that too. I hope you all stay safe during these hard times. I hope your family and your loved ones, they stay safe during this time. Please maintain the protocols, please follow the rules, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.